Now, from the news team that's covering the Carolinas, this is Channel 9 Eyewitness News Daybreak at 6.
We are following breaking news. An officer shot and killed a suspect in Chester overnight. The call deputies first responded to, and the new information we just learned from the scene.
And we're tracking this storm system as it pushes towards Charlotte. We're using Futurecast to pinpoint when it'll arrive in your neighborhood. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Paul.
And I'm Brittany Johnson. It is 5:59 with first weather. Meteorologist Keith Monday is in severe weather center 9. Keith, we need the sunglasses and the umbrellas today.
Yeah, we're looking ahead. The cloudy skies already filtering in this morning, and the rain chance is going to build later on this afternoon. You can see the rain's coming in, but a lot of that yellow, orange, and red is shrinking as it gets closer to us. So this is mainly going to be a light rain as we head mainly toward the afternoon. But in the mountains, we're going to see some light sprinkles coming in throughout this morning. We're seeing the clouds increasing. We're 47, 41 Morganton, same for Jefferson. A lot warmer this morning compared to yesterday. We had a few 20s. Up into the mountains. Some places up there are 20 degrees warmer this morning. So for the rest of the morning, there may be a few hints of sun early, but those clouds are already taken over. So grab the umbrellas, dry through the morning, but we'll track the rain chances building throughout the day. Next 10 minutes, I'll show you how much will add up in your neighborhood today and how big a rain event is in the offing for tomorrow. Now let's get you out there on the roads for your drive-in on this early Wednesday. Mark?
Yeah, looking live right now in North Charlotte, we have a water main break to look out for. We've been monitoring this on Graham Street, just north of Norris Avenue. You still have this large hole in the roadway. You got the cones out. They've also got the backhoe out as well. So it looks like it's capped, but of course we'll at one point have to repave that. So this is going to be a problem, probably a good part of the morning. This is Graham north of Norris Avenue, where Graham Street is down to one lane in each direction. So it is passable with minimal impact for now, but that could change. It's happening at Colorado Avenue, just north of Norris Avenue. We'll update that throughout the morning here on Channel 9 and of course on Twitter as well. So if you follow me, I'll update it there as well at Traffic Team 9. Brittany?
We are following breaking news in Chester, where officers shot and killed a suspect following a chase involving a stolen car.
Now, Channel 9 was first on the scene overnight. Eyewitness News reporter Gina Esposito is live for us on Saluda Road this morning and just got an update from investigators. So what are they telling you, Gina?
Yeah, I just spoke with the deputy chief here with the Chester County Sheriff's Office. He gave me some few details here, but we just know that the scene cleared here off Saluda Road. And just within the past 15 minutes, I want to show you some video of what we shot overnight. This is video, some damage of a car that appeared to be shot out overnight. The deputy sheriff telling me that this all happened just around 10:30 last night. Deputies got a call about a possible stolen car. Chester police got involved, and it led to a chase where they followed the suspect to this location here off Saluda Road. We're told the suspect wrecked, and at some point shots were fired. We're told that suspect died here on scene. We're told the officers involved were not hurt. Now, from what I just learned from investigators, they couldn't confirm many details for me. We don't know if the suspect had a weapon, and they haven't ID'd the suspect in this situation. SLED is now taking over this investigation. We saw them collecting evidence here overnight, but again, the road is now open. They're done with this part of their investigation. Here live in Chester, I'm Gina Esposito, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
And Channel 9 sent out this breaking news alert to let you know about this shooting. Make sure to download our news app and you'll be the first to know about breaking news when it happens. Today, the Reverend Billy Graham's body will lie in honor at the U.S. Capitol.
It will give even more people a chance to pay their respects after thousands in Charlotte were able to do so this week. Eyewitness News reporter Mark Barber is live to explain what a special tribute this is. Very rare.
It's extremely rare, Brittany, and if the indication based off of all of the crowds that we have seen leaving all of these flowers here at the Billy Graham Library in Charlotte is true, then we can expect to see thousands of people lining up to pay their respects in D.C. Today, a private jet will fly Billy Graham's body to Washington, D.C. to lie in honor there in the Capitol Rotunda. That's an incredible honor, usually reserved for elected officials like presidents. Billy Graham is only the fourth private citizen to be recognized like this, joining the company of Rosa Parks, who was the last citizen bestowed the honor.
We don't keep it in reserve for just anyone. It is the largest names, the most prominent Americans who have had influence over years in this country.
And members of Congress who were also influenced by the Reverend are also honoring him. Coming up here in the next 30 minutes, the special way they are paying tribute during their special session. Live here from the Billy Graham Library, Mark Barber, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Former President Bill Clinton paid his respects at the library yesterday. He shared his memories from the first time he saw a Billy Graham crusade as a child to meeting Graham for the first time as governor to their friendship once President Clinton took office.
I'm just one of millions, maybe hundreds of millions of people who in their own way will find some way to say thank you and goodbye to Billy Graham.
Former President Clinton said the Reverend Graham was the same person when they were alone together as he was on the stage at the crusade. Today, Channel 9 will live stream the ceremony and the viewing at the Capitol Rotunda. You can see it on WSOCTV.com with all of our coverage remembering the Reverend Billy Graham.
We're coming up on 6:05, and today South Carolina will release its latest flu numbers as experts say the season may have reached its peak. So far, there have been 165 flu deaths in South Carolina, 200 in North Carolina. The FDA is already working on next season's vaccine right now. They're studying millions of flu cases from this season to figure out why it was so ineffective. The vaccine was just 25% effective against the deadliest strain, influenza A.
This morning, students who survived the school shooting in Parkland, Florida will go back to class for the first time. Dozens of off-duty officers are expected to be at Stoneman Douglas High to welcome back the students. The school will be on a modified schedule today and counselors will be available. 2 weeks ago today, police say Nicholas Cruz shot and killed 17 people at the school. Yesterday, Broward County commissioners honored the police officer who arrested Nicholas Cruz. Officer Michael Leonard spotted Cruz in a neighborhood more than an hour after the shooting, and he took him into custody. He has children who are the same age as the victims, and he got emotional when talking about it afterward.
When you come against evil like that, and you have children at home that are about that age, it's very close to my heart, and it was difficult, but I'm so honored that I was able to be a part and do my part and take this killer into custody.
Officer Leonard said it is hard to accept the title of hero, and he said his fellow officers deserve recognition too.
Well, this suspect will be in court today, accused of killing a man who was streaming on Facebook Live.
We told you about the arrest as breaking news on Eyewitness News this morning. Eyewitness News anchor Blaine Tollison now joins us with the latest.
Douglas Colson has a criminal past, including a conviction for selling drugs in 2010. Police say the victim, Prentice Robinson, sometimes used Facebook Live to call out drug dealers and mention Colson by name. Police used the Facebook Live video in their investigation to identify Colson, who turned himself in yesterday morning. This all unfolded Monday morning, minutes after Robinson spoke to the Wingate police chief about a stolen phone and drug dealers. Police say Colson walked up and shot him. Police say several people recognized the shooter and his voice, and investigators even had a freeze frame of the suspect from the Facebook Live video. Robinson's friends were stunned by the video that also showed this, the shooter walking over Robinson's body.
Just heartless, cold-blooded. You know, he showed no remorse for a human life, period.
Speechless. I mean, just to see that, you actually question yourself if the individual had a heart.
You certainly do. Police say they couldn't substantiate Robinson's claims on Facebook, but say he took pride in trying to clean up his community. Now, this weekend, his friends are going to put on a car wash to raise money for his funeral expenses. And we'll let you know what happens when Colson appears in court today, John.
A new follow-up to a story that we first brought you on Monday night. CMPD officials say they already have fewer officers than they did at the start of this year. The department says 8 officers have left since January 1st. While the reason isn't required for departure, CMPD says 2 left for federal agencies, 2 others left for non-law enforcement reasons. A fraternal order of police told City Council on Monday that officers are leaving Charlotte for other cities in North Carolina with better pay. CMPD officers told Council they want a 15% raise and other benefits. The Council will make a decision over the next couple of months.
Lenore Ryan University is asking for more time to respond to a lawsuit over an alleged rape on campus. The suit claims the 3 scholarship student athlete had sexually assaulted other students in the past. It said the university did not alert police about the assault, warn students, or remove the suspect from the co-ed dorm where the victim also lived. The university wants to have until March 20th to investigate and respond to the suit.
6:09, 375 new high-paying jobs are coming to Charlotte. Governor Roy Cooper announced EY Wave Space will be expanding over the next 5 years and investing more than $8 million. The company specializes in analytics and industry disruptors. Starting salary is nearly $75,000 per year. Overnight, a heartbreaking loss for the Chapel Hill basketball team. There were tears before the game as the team honored its seniors. Then a close game against Miami that came down to the last seconds. Tar Heels hit a three to tie the game at 88 with 5 seconds left. But then, watch this. Shot from Miami. Well, yeah, from well behind the three-point line to win it 91-88. And you could see their stunned faces as they lose that one.
Wow.
Ouch.
Yeah, the one guy, I mean, he just
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's exciting.
lucky shot.
Exciting game, though.
Now, 6:10 right now. We have weather and traffic every 10 minutes.
Go ahead and check in with meteorologist Keith Monday. Keith, you're tracking these showers moving in. Not going to be a total washout, right?
No big rain for today. Just scattered light rains are coming in as a lot of this just falls apart as it gets toward us. No rain even showing up just yet, although you'll likely get more sprinkles coming in as we head throughout this morning. As we head toward the afternoon, we'll start to see more of the rain spreading in from the west, but look how little really adds up. We'll be talking about this adding up in a few hundredths of an inch of rain today, but definitely damp this afternoon. Coming up, we'll talk about the timing for bigger downpours coming our way, though, for your Thursday. Now let's get you out the roads here on this Wednesday morning before the rain gets here. Mark?
Yeah, so far so good for the interstates right now. Traffic is building. We're also monitoring what is expected to be a lot of added pedestrian traffic. Today is the CIAA Education Day in and around the Spectrum Center and Convention Center. So 120 school buses will be parking in and around Uptown. 4,000 students will be attending these. So you're going to see a lot of that pedestrian traffic in and around the Uptown area. So keep that in mind as you travel in and out this morning.